Off to a grueling start. Come on, Mater. You can do it, Mater. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan, bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and today we are playing with cars. Like the movie Cars from the characters and stuff. So behind me, as you can see, I've got 4 different characters from the Cars movie. I figured since the movie comes out today, I'd do a Cars-themed build. So on the left, we got Lightning McQueen, and over in the next to him, we got Cruz Ramirez, and then we've got Jackson Storm, and of course we got Mater. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare them, we're gonna race them, I'm gonna show you what each one's all about, and then we have a drag race track right here. We're gonna see which car can get the best time, and then we have a drift track over here. So we're gonna see which car can get the best time on the drift track. I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work yet, but I'm gonna give it a try to see if I can time myself while playing and recording at the same time. A quick update really quick, if you're wondering about the suspended base that I did last week, I am still gonna get back to that, but today worked really well with the timing of the Cars movie, so I wanted to get this one out today. So here we go, we're gonna start off with Lightning McQueen over here. And we're gonna take him on the courses and see how he does, and then we're gonna go to each other car after that. So this is Lightning McQueen. I did my best to really try to make them look nice, and it was kind of at the cost of some functionality here. But I tried to do it with mods to make it look like really nice, but I think I broke the game because the mods kept crashing the game and I couldn't complete the build, unfortunately. I got like a third of the way through this guy. So I decided to just do it. This is all pure vanilla, so when I upload these on the workshop, you don't have to worry about having any mods or anything. And I did an experiment here with some steering because I wanted the wheels to be really self-contained inside the wheel wells. So I wanted the steering to not move the wheel too much to collide. So I actually have this kind of steering mechanism in here, which looks kind of cool when it works. Here, let me flip it over and show you exactly what's going on here. If I can hopefully get in. Yep, there we go. So you can see it's got this kind of steering mechanism. And then I found out, I compared it to the normal steering. If you just put a single bearing and have it steer around that bearing, this doesn't make any difference whatsoever. The wheels do the exact same thing for all intents and purposes. So it still collides a little bit, but I really want these ones to be more about aesthetics than function. So it's gonna be really interesting going through these races here. But you can see he's got a really nice body. This is the best I could do with the paint job. This is supposed to be the 9 and then the 5. And this is a bunch of fire, of course, and that's the lightning bolts that's supposed to go up through there. The resolution on these paint jobs is amazing. And then we have the words and lettering that are supposed to be there, and then the logo that's on the front. I kind of made it a lightning bolt, even though it technically says something. And he's got his eyebrow thing going on here. I can't really do that. And there's the 95 on the top. And these are supposed to be like, it has like a rear window with some stuff on here, but it was a little bit weird, so I just painted in what is kind of like a window, I guess. And yeah, I think, oh, he's got the little exhaust pipes down here as well. And I think that's it. That is what Lightning McQueen is all about. Now, I didn't put any doors on these because I just don't want any unnecessary lag. So you do have to jump in here, and there is a passenger seat in this one. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna time him on the drag strip. This is less about comparing the vehicles and more about just seeing how I do each time. And I conveniently parked every vehicle right in front of the start line, so I'm gonna have to move all these. We'll have them be spectators. I'll put them over here by the sidelines. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. He's so happy to get racing here. So these things don't have any suspension whatsoever because in order to get the shape the way that I wanted it, it literally had no more room to put any suspension in here, especially with this fancy steering thing. So yeah, I kept with aesthetics, and I sacrificed some of the cost of some better functionality, but this is more about the car's look than the function here. Especially, I have thrusters in the back too. I don't think he actually has thrusters in the movies. But here we go, we're gonna line ourselves up here, and I'm gonna use my phone timer and attempt to start and time myself at the same time. And then I'm gonna put a timer in the video so you guys can hopefully see as well. That timer will be a little bit more accurate than what I'm going off of. All right, here we go, drag race. 3, here we go. I'm getting nervous about the start here. In 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, I gotta get my thrust going on here. All right, just gotta stay straight. That's the tough thing with these things. I am in the test branch. Oh, which is a little bit less bouncy, but as you can see, it's still pretty bouncy. Oh, that's not good. Get your control. Lightning, no. All right, there we go. And stop. All right, that was about 18.5 seconds according to what I got here. You might see something a little bit more accurate. I'm gonna get it down to the frame on how he does. So 18.5 seconds, I should actually write that down. Next up is the drift course. Now, I do have 4-wheel steering on these because it's just so much better for drifting in general, except Mater doesn't have 4-wheel steering because that was not gonna work, and I'll show you why when we get to him. So he's gonna be interesting. I am gonna take him on these courses just for the fun of it, but this drift course is somewhat interesting. We'll see how I do. I'm a little bit, I don't know how the thrust will, I don't know if I want to use the thrust much here. We'll see how that works, but we'll give it a try, and I'm gonna reset my timer here and get ready for the drift test for Lightning McQueen drift race. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. Uh-oh. Okay, all right, first drift, first corner. Doing good, doing good. Don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Almost hit the wall there. Next corner. Oh, I did not get enough speed for that corner there. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. You're doing terrible, Lightning. Okay, all right, you know what? This is a redo. I don't count that. That does not count. That does not do him justice. We gotta give him a chance here. I'm gonna say 1 mulligan, 1 redo for each person. If I screw up with them the second time, then it's their fault and they have to deal with the consequences. All right, here we go. Attempt number 2, Lightning McQueen drift course in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I think this is a better start. Drifting around the first corner. Oh, too much. But it's okay. If I get my speed here, I can get a nice drift going on for this corner. All right, that wasn't as good as I had hoped. No, not again. Not again. Oh, no. All right, it's your fault, Lightning. It's your fault. It's not my fault. It's totally not my fault. But we're going to recover from it. I told you 1 redo per vehicle. All right, Lightning, I tested this with a different car before, and they did better. So surprisingly, Lightning seems to actually feel a little bit different, despite having a very similar build structure. All right, here we go. Now is the circle. We'll see how we do on this. We're doing good so far. Uh-oh, we're overdoing it. Oh, that's gonna cost us. That's gonna definitely cost us. Man, it is almost a minute. Oh, we are doing terrible, I feel like. All right, on the way back. It should be a little bit better. I think I'm under pressure because the recording's going now. I felt pretty easy before. All right. Oh, that was a good drift. I lost it at the end, though. Oh, that was bad. Come on, Lightning. You're setting the bar really low. I think he did okay on the drag, though. We're gonna see how they compare. By the way, leave your comments down below. Who do you think is going to be the best out of all of these cars? We have Lightning, we have Jackson, we have Cruz. Oh, I didn't stop the timer. All right, that was about 1 minute and 28 seconds. 1 minute and 28 seconds is not a good run, I don't think. But it's our first one, so we have nothing to compare to. So leave your guesses now. You saw how Lightning McQueen did. Who do you think is going to do the best? Lightning McQueen, Cruz Ramirez, Jackson Storm, or Mater? And which one do you think they're going to do the best on? Okay, next up, we're going to take a look at Cruz Ramirez here. Now, for the race cars, not including Mater, I basically used the same body as this one, the same foundation, and just modified some little details here and there. You can see the mouth is different, the paint is obviously different, the eyes are a little bit different. This one has mirrors on it, whereas Lightning McQueen does not, and I don't believe Jackson Storm does. And this one also has a different type of spoiler, some different lights in the back, as you can see. You can compare them here. And yeah, different colored wheels, things like that. Actually, this one has a shorter back in general, and this one has no exhaust pipes down there. So yeah, I tried to make it as similar as I could to the actual cars. And this is also supposed to be the rear window. I know it's weird, but it was the best I could come up with. All right, so we're gonna get in here. It uses the same type of steering mechanism as all the other ones, except Mater doesn't. I went really simple with Mater. I mean, Mater is a simple mind. All right, so we're gonna start off with Cruz Ramirez on the drag strip. The time to beat is 18.5. I just have to remember to hit the stop button when I actually get to the end here. I forgot about that with Lightning. All right, here we go. Cruz Ramirez on the drag strip. Can we hold it together? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no, that's a bad start. That's a bad start. Oh, I'm gonna take a mulligan on that one. You get 1 mulligan per race. 1 mulligan per race. All right, here we go. Take 2, Cruz Ramirez on the drag strip. Drag strip. Can she stay straight? 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we're doing good so far. Oh, no. All right, slow down. Oh, man. That if you get to swing your back end out, you get caught. That is just ruins you. All right, we're still doing okay. We're at 15, 16. Come on, and stop. 20 seconds. I am actually surprised at how close that was, considering that I actually crashed in the middle of that. So I think Jackson would have a chance to actually shatter Lightning McQueen's record there. But we are at 20 seconds. 20.3 I have, so I'm just gonna put 20.3 just in case it gets close. Next up is the drift race. We're gonna see if we can do any better. I think Cruz is actually the one that I tested the drift course on, so we might do better. I'm not too sure though. The time to beat is 1 minute and 28 seconds on the drift course. Okay, Cruz Ramirez, drift course, attempt number 1. Here we go. In 3, oops, I actually don't even have my timer ready. In 3, 2, 1, we're off. All right, first corner, we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, see, look at that. I feel like Cruz is so much better at the drifting, and I don't know why, because they're pretty much the same. Like, really, they're pretty much the same. The steering's the same, all the hookups are the same, the thrusters are the same. The body is just a slightly different shape, but only slightly, so it is interesting that she seems to be doing, look at these drifts, so much better. Oh, whoa. Okay, here we go. This is the tough part. The circle. Oh, I ruined that a little bit. No. Oh, don't get caught. Oh, there we go. All right, good. On the way back. Just gotta do it in reverse now. Oh, I almost cut it. Oh, no. Oh, you ruined it. Oh, and I'm stuck inside, of course. All right, I don't know if this is even worth continuing. We might take a mulligan. I gotta get back to the end anyway, so we're gonna try it. See what time we get, but I think she deserves another chance for crashing in the middle of it. Oh, kinda close there. All right, we're at 1 minute and 10. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I looked down at the watch, or at the timer, and yep, okay. Really? Here we go, second attempt. 3, 2, 1, we're off. All right, come on, Cruz, you can do better this time. I've seen you do great. That first lap was great. That drift was great too. You're doing good so far. Oh yeah, look at that. See, the first direction seems to be going so well, but the way back we just don't really know. Come on. And then remember, this is without any suspension at all. Alright, I'm gonna concentrate now. Do a little bit less talking, a little bit more concentrating. Alright, this is a tough part. Oh, so much better. Maybe I just need to concentrate more. Alright, don't screw it up. You're doing so well. Oh, don't flip. Oh, I thought I was gonna flip there for a second. I got a little bit Riley with the thrust there. Oh, these are doing good. These are doing good turns. Alright, we're coming in for the finish. And stop. All right, I think I stopped like 1 second early, so I'm at 108. I'm gonna bump it up to 109, but that is way better than Lightning. 1 minute and 9 seconds as opposed to 1 minute and 28. All right, next up is my favorite looking car here. Well, actually, I really do like Mater, but my favorite looking car, I'll go with that. My favorite looking car is Jackson Storm. I love the color scheme. And I really like the look of them too. So what's different about, here, let's actually do a side by side. We'll put them next to each other so we can actually see the differences here. So obviously he is much meaner, and I don't know if this is accurate or not, but I feel like it looked a little bit better. I made him 1 block shorter, or smaller, lower, shorter. You can see I actually just cut off some of the roof here and made him a little bit lower. He looks a lot more mean. He has more of a frowny face in front here. I tried my best to replicate the color scheme and the logos and stuff. I don't know what these things were, but I saw those in the back there. And of course, he's got a very different type of spoiler than Mr. McQueen or Cruz over here. And he's got this front little thing going on as well, the front angle there. So I think that's pretty much the major differences there. Other than that, all the hookups are the same. The steering is the same. Everything else should be the same. The thrust should be the same. Let me make sure it's actually on max power there. Yep. All right, so let's take him on the drag course and see how he does. He's a lot harder to get inside though, because there's that little slot you have to hit the seat through. Oh, I also forgot to mention I added this little like V type thing in the back, because I noticed that the back of his car kind of like angled in a little bit, and it's hard to get like small angles without the mods. But like I said, the mods were crashing my game, so I decided to go pure vanilla. And these will be on the workshop for download, link in the description, other links there as well. Okay, here we go. Jackson Storm on the drag strip. We're gonna see how attempt number 1 goes. Hopefully that's all we'll need if there's no crash. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, begin. Come on, Jackson, let's see how you do. He's doing so much better. Holy cow. Oh, it's getting a little bit bouncy. Oh, it's getting really bouncy. No turn. Oh no! Oh, I'm gonna give him another chance. We'll see how he does though. And stop. What? 17.4 seconds I got. That beats Lightning by a full second. And that was with the crash. I'm still gonna give him one more chance because I am impressed, but alright, I'm gonna remember that. 17.4. We'll see how he does the second time. Alright, here we go. Jackson Storm, attempt number 2, drag strip. 3, 2, 1, start. Alright. Going off strong at the start again. Kind of a little bit more wobbly, I feel like. Let's see if the bounciness comes to get us towards the end again. Oh, it is definitely getting us towards the end. Yeah, suspension would have been nice, but we couldn't. Oh, here we go. And stop. 15.18 seconds. That has to be, I don't know if any of the other vehicles could beat that. We got 18 with Lightning, we got 20 with Cruz, 15, what did I say, 0.18? Yeah, 15.18. Wow, these next-gen cars are really something, aren't they? And like I said, it's interesting because there's not a whole lot of difference. I guess maybe subtle weight differences between them, because of the way that I modified the bodies, but that's the only explanation I can think of. Everything else is virtually the same. The other explanation, of course, is just scrap mechanic, am I right? The physics are not very consistent for the most part, so that could be an explanation as well. All right, here we go, drift course. I have not taken this guy on the drift course yet, so I honestly have no idea how he handles. So this should be interesting. All right, here we go. Jackson Storm, drift course, attempt number 1. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, first turn. We're gonna see how this goes. Oh, I feel like he's a lot more bouncy than the other cars. All right, second turn. Oh boy, yep, he's a little bit more finicky, I feel like. All right, let's get some boost here on the straightaway. All right, get the turn in. Carry it through with the boost. Woo. All right, we're doing good so far. All right, gotta remember to focus. Oh, a little bit too much on that one. Okay, stop talking, ScrapMan. Stop talking and focus. Oh, that wasn't good. I'm not gonna count that as a crash though. I think that's a pretty normal thing. Still first attempt, no mulligans yet. All right, on the way back. See if this goes any better. Oh, that was terrible. I cut it a little bit too sharp there. Almost at the inside corner. Come on, drift, get, oh, no. No, we're not gonna do good on this one. I think Cruz might have it for this. We're gonna find out. Oh, that was a close call on that barrel there. All right, and we're coming in for the finish. And stop. 1:16. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cruz did way better. He was like right in the middle between Cruz and Lightning. Lightning was 128, Cruz was 109. This is 116. All right, and up next we have Mater, which is probably my favorite build. He's the most interesting, I think. He looks like a derp. So he's got the thing in here, and he's got one broken light, he's got one working light, he's got the hazard lights on top here. He's got his mirrors on the side. He just has normal steering. So the reason why he doesn't have, oh, he's gonna do terrible on the drift course. This guy was not built to be the racing. I just thought it would be funny to do it. So that's the only reason. I do not expect him to break any records at all. We got the hazard in the back with his lights, and the crane is actually, that's the thing I'm most proud of. Look at this crane. I think this looks pretty similar to the way that he looks in the movies. So let's hop in here. He's actually got some functions. He does not have thrust. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Because I was going with aesthetics here, I built the entire car first, and I'm like, okay, time to put the seat in, and I was like, do I have any room here? So I didn't have any room to put a normal driver's seat in, so this is how I had to do it. Like literally, I couldn't put a driver's seat in here unless I did it sideways. So the driver's seat is sideways, but it doesn't really matter. You don't notice when you're driving. So we have our hazard light, of course, for when we need to be on the job using our crane. We got a swinging crane, as you can see there, and if you press the button, you can lower the crane, and that's all it does. But it's way more than any of the other cars do. The other cars just have one button for thrust. So yeah, this is this guy is not gonna, I don't even think he's gonna be able to accomplish the drift course, to be quite honest. I mean, look at this turning radius. Look at this turning radius. Oh, no. All right, we'll see how he does in the drag race though, but remember, he does not have any thrusters. He was not made for speed. He was made to be derpy. He's got the double wheels in the back too. So that's one of the reasons why I couldn't actually do the steering, was because of the double wheels. I couldn't do the rear wheel steering there. That would have made it just interact and conflict too much with the wheel wells. Speaking of which, I don't know why I didn't add these in for whatever reason, but I'm gonna do that right now. Make him a little bit more perfect. Even if I wanted to add thrusters into this guy, like, I don't even see any place I could really add them, to be honest. Like, there is no room here unless I put them on the outside where they were visible, which would just ruin the aesthetic of it. So, yep, I think we're pretty much, we don't even have the option for thrusters unless we want to ruin how he looks. But, alright, let's get to it. First, the drag race. Mater on the drag race. Oops, I forgot to paint these ones. Alright, well, this is, look at my guy in here, he's just facing this side. Oh boy. This is gonna be a lot simpler because I don't have to worry about managing the thrusters. Let's make sure our hazards are on, and we'll keep our crane up for now. Alright, here we go. Get my stopwatch ready here. Reset. Mater, drag race, attempt number 1. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Off to a grueling start. Come on, Mater! You can do it, Mater! Oh, he's bouncy. I think he's gonna be bouncier than the other people, probably. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Just make it to the end. That's all you gotta do. Oh, no. Alright, come on, Mater. You can do it. You can do it. We're wheeling and stop. Alright, Mater, with a perfect, flawless run, no issues whatsoever, gets 23 seconds, which puts him in last place. Let's see how he does on the drift course. That's probably a sign of things to come. Alright, here we go. Mater on the drift course. So after this, I'm going to call the winners for each individual race, and then I'm going to add up the total seconds between the two races and see who was the best overall. Alright, Mater on the drift course, attempt number 1. In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, this is just going to be terrible. I don't even want to actually try to drift because I know I'm just going to tip over. So I'm just going to try to take it nice and casual. Oh, you can't even turn. Come on, turn. There we go. Mater, you can do it, Mater. I'm gonna have to do a 3-point turn for this. This is exactly what I was expecting. This is just classic. Of course, Mater is gonna perform like this. But it just goes to show you how different and special Mater is. Oh man, what's the time to beat? Or what's the slowest time? I forget what the slowest time is. 1:28. Can we do 1:28? I do not think we're gonna do 1:28. Alright, and around the tough parts. Oh boy, I don't even know if I have the turning radius for this. Come on, Mater. Come on, Mater, you can do it. Nope, you can't do it, Mater. Come on. Alright, on the way back. He's doing good so far. He has not tipped over yet. Oh, that was interesting. I think I found a way to make him turn a little bit sharper if I slow down. Oh, nope, that didn't work that time. It seemed like if I slowed down, I'd put more weight on the front, and that would get my turning to be sharper, but it did not work that time. All right, come on, Mater. Come on, oh, careful, Mater. Watch those bumps. All right, come on, Mater. Get the turn. Get the turn. I'm not even gonna look at the time yet. I'm gonna wait till we're finished. And last turn, Mater. You can do it. Come on, just get yourself right way. All right, you can do it. And stop. All right, minute and 46. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, that's pretty bad. It was pretty bad. All right, so let's line them up for the final evaluation. Who is the winner of all the races? Okay, here we are. So on my handy little receipt here, I've got all the times. So for the drag race, the winner by far is Jackson Storm with 15 seconds. Then we have Lightning McQueen with 18.5 seconds, and followed by Cruz Ramirez with 20 seconds. And then Mater with 23 seconds. All right, so, and for the drift course, we have first place going to Cruz Ramirez with 1 minute and 9 seconds. Second place going to Jackson Storm with 1 minute and 16 seconds. Third place to Lightning McQueen with 1 minute and 28 seconds. And of course, fourth place again to Mater with 1 minute and 46 seconds. Now, give me a bit to do some math here. I'm gonna find out the overall places. Okay, and here are the final results. With a total of 89 seconds, in first place comes Cruz Ramirez. In a total of 91 seconds, in second place comes Jackson Storm. And in third place with 106 seconds comes Lightning McQueen, followed by fourth place with a whopping 129 seconds is Mater. So, which car was your favorite, and did you predict who was going to win overall? Let me know down in the comments what you thought, and we'll be back maybe next week, maybe even a little bit earlier with the Suspended Mountain Village. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go see that video, a link in the description. But this has been the Cars Racing episode. Leave a like if you liked it, make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more. This has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Welcome to the end screen. Well, you'll probably click away before I get to tell you to subscribe for more fun. And if you really like me, but like not in a creepy way, support me on Patreon. Oh yeah, check out this awesome video I made over here. It's probably even better than this one. Or it might be worse, actually. But if you don't click it, I guess you'll never know.